here. Hold the line. All right, come on down. Get that thing stopped and get out of it. Get that thing stopped and get out of it.
Heavy contact and
what happened, Mark? Motor blowed up or something.
Take a look at him getting down the back straightaway and see what happened here.
Heard the spotter say something blew. It must have been, it was that left front tire, looks like. And boy, just took, what did I get, an oil line?
Yeah, that's what the spotter said. It looked like it blew an engine. And that's the reason he said that, because that tire blew out and probably sheared an oil line off the oil pump or something on the engine. And that's what made all this fire.
I think I'm okay, guys.
Back at California Speedway, hard crash in the corner of the 88 car of Brad Keselowski. Heavy impact into the wall. Couple of cars involved. The one car of J.J. Yaley is involved. His Chevrolet has sustained some damage. Battling in the pack for position. The one is Yaley, the 88 Keselowski, the 42 of Allmendinger.
88 car Keselowski, it's a big run off of turn 4. It's a big drag race down into turn 1. 3 wide, 4 wide, and that's not what you want to do. And he gets tagged in the right rear quarter panel. Allmendinger does, and Keselowski's like, where did this come from? I didn't even see that one coming. That was just one freak accident, and the one car got in the back of that, and that's what started the whole thing.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski really got blindsided. He didn't see this coming at all. You see this 42 car gets sideways, gets into the right rear quarter panel, and then this 88 car just slams the wall, went up in the air.
Guys, I don't know if I've seen a harder wreck before going into turn 1 of my life. Thing on fire. Again, the soft wall that NASCAR's got at most all these racetracks really held up, and it was a great thing. And we saw Brad get out of the car. That's great. And boy, I'll tell you what, that reminds me of some bad accidents we've seen in this sport in the past. But thank gosh the kid walked away.
Screen is Kyle Busch, and around goes Kyle Larson.
Ooh. Bam! Oh, big impact. Man, thank God that safer barrier's there, but that was still a huge impact.
Second caution of the day, lap 48.
Coming.
Oh, yeah, you can see right there, left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control at this moment. He's trying to keep it going straight.
Yep.
Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt. Watch this thing come down through here, head on into that inside wall.
Just nothing he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
straight into the safer barrier.
Watch that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery lifted all 4 wheels up in the ground and spins it around like a top.
Probably running about 140, maybe 50 miles an hour, even
in the scrub,
at that point, trying to scrub off speed.
As it scrubs off speed.
4 spinning hard, catches another. Kurt Busch collided with Rusty Wallace.
Caution is out. Both those cars very heavily damaged, especially Rusty Wallace in the 2.
Watch the 97 Kurt Busch up high, around Jeff Green, way up high.
Gets in some of that stay drive that was put down for the blown engine, and he just comes down right in front of Rusty's path, and Rusty nails him.
Well, let's ride with Rusty Wallace in the Miller number 2.
See the stay drive flying out from behind the Kurt's car.
Oh, Darrell, no time to react.
No,
none whatsoever.
And Rusty has taken his Dodge to the garage.
Hard in the wall. Little E, Dale
and Kevin Harvick. A very hard crash for Earnhardt, the first serious incident of the day.
There we go.
Almost like maybe Kevin Harvick was slowing down trying to get in the pits. 29 car.
Oh, that's it. I'm telling you, that is
a brutal hit.
It is. That I don't like the looks of that. Here he is, and he sees all of a sudden there's Harvick on the outside. Oh boy.
Oh wow.
See his hands on the steering wheel.
See, he's awake, alert, talking to the rescue personnel.
He's I just knocked the breath out of him, I guess. I tell you, they've done such a great job with the inside of these cars and the head and neck restraint systems and everything else. Back way
turn
off.
2. Casey Mears. Ooh, gets tagged.
And nowhere
hard
for Dale Earnhardt Jr. to go in that 88 car.
2 more cars hard in the wall behind them. One is Hornish.
Someone has run underneath the 5 car, it looks
the
like.
The other's Reed Sorensen, and Mears ends up on his roof.
Sam Hornish in the 77, because I knew the car just picked up off the ground all of a sudden.
You couldn't even see Hornish from our angle.
Dale Jr. okay after running into his Hendrick Chevy teammate.
Boy, there's a fire over there, guys. Boys need to get out of those things. And I'm really worried. Here comes Casey Good.
Red flag is out. They will stop this race. And Casey motions everybody away so he can hop down on his own. He is okay. But watch the 5 car come into view on the upper right of your screen beneath the Auto Club sign.
It's up high and he just loses it there. Comes down right.
Just clipped Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Got turned him around. But now this is when it really is bizarre. Watch this.
Hornish already had damage, and the hood was up so high he couldn't see out of the windshield, I don't think.
Now watch Junior in the 88 come into this. Get clipped, knocking the right side sheet metal off and banging the left side. Now all drivers involved are okay.
Catch Casey, she's going by.
He's side drafting her right here.
And I think
she did come up a little, but I like that other angle that we saw. I'd like to see it again to see if the 5 just got down to her right rear a little. You can see him side drafting her. Look at that move right there. See that move right there was the one that made me think that he started to come down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't turn the wheel as we saw, but there was a growing space between her car and the white line. The car was starting to move up a little bit. Casey was coming down.
It just shows you how little it takes, how little impact it takes to turn a car sideways on a straightaway.
It's on fire, David.
He's got the breath knocked out of him, I can tell you that.
A hard crash puts us under caution with 8 laps to go.
Now, Mike, there's a good example of what our safety crews are doing today. They are on the racetrack with the cars coming.
And one reason they can do that is NASCAR's situation we talked about earlier, slowing the cars down, freezing the field. That's one reason they're able to get there that quick.
Shoved up under the dashboard. See what will happen here.
Last 2 cars back are Rudeman and...
Ooh, somebody got into him.
Let's see who.
Look at the parts and pieces flying off of that thing.
Let's ride along.
Looking inside. Big crash.
Your body stings. I tell you can't believe how
David, talk to me.
Jeff Gordon can try to get trouble. Sideways down across the racetrack.
I know Marcus Ambrose is involved in that. Elliott Sadler, Reed Sorensen.
Allmendinger is there, the 31 of Jeff Burton, who was having such a good run. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Man, a lot of cars torn up here. You can see there are at least 4 wide here, but it looks like first contact looked to me like it was Elliott Sadler into the back of Junior.
Yes, I was going to say that's what triggered everything, but they were only asking for trouble at 4 wide. We've talked about how wide a racetrack this is, but
it wasn't wide enough for that. I mean, it's just, these guys are trying to get everything they can and trying to bump draft on this straightaway, too.
Yeah, they're just trying to push there, and probably just a little bit too much of a push.
Wow, you see Reed Sorensen's car came off the ground.
47 car back and forth, bucking like a Bronco on left tires and right side tires.
A really bad wreck for Richard Petty Motorsports. Every one of his cars.
Right there, all 4 of them involved. Yeah. 3 of them piled up in a pile there for a while.
Backstretch, Steve, trouble.
We have trouble on the racetrack.
Jamie McMurray and Scott Riggs, along with the 41 Reed Sorensen, wadded up in the back straightaway.
A lot of damage to all these race cars.
There's Riggs in the 10, Yaley up high, Rudeman the 00.
Oh, it's the 10 that goes, he gets loose.
Well, John Andretti just shot through, and so did Jeff Green.
That is a hard lick into the safer barrier, though, there in turn 2.
It just snaps around with you. When the rear end jumps out like that, the way these cars are set up, big right rear, soft left front, makes a U-turn.
Just nowhere for Jamie McMurray to go, as well as Reed Sorensen, the 41, just a victim as well.
I think there's some other guys back there that probably got some nose damage as well.
Whoa, contact back there, the 00 Jeff Gordon is involved as well. Rudeman. Kevin Harvick somehow gets through. David Gilliland is involved. The 88 of Ricky Rudd.
It's like Jeff Gordon just got in the side of Jeremy Mayfield. Shot up the track. And Jeff got slight damage on the left front. It looks like not near as much as I thought.
And Kevin Harvick just shoots right through the gap, makes it through this wreck.
That could have been disastrous for Kevin Harvick, trying to hang on to a spot in the chase.
There you go. In. Inside back here. Wrecking behind us.
You see David Rudeman didn't see that coming. He was on the top side of the racetrack when Gordon got into Jeremy Mayfield.
And much like Michigan, they're already 3 wide.
One good thing about this racetrack, this is the 7th race here. We finally have 2 and 3 grooves of racing. You'll run where your car feels the best.
And we've had enough. Whoa, in the wall, Newman. And Park spins. Caution is out. Steve Park keeps it